So, bringing it back to what we were on about earlier, it's still me, Sophia, and it's still your Saturday breakfast, and I'm still here with Lounge Code. Guys, hi.
Hello
again.
Good morning again.
So, I promised the listener that we're going to be speaking about your gigs. So, each of you need to tell me your favourite gig that you've done so far together.
Overall?
Ooh,
yeah, just in general.
Okay. This is a good question.
Alright, Yaz, start.
No.
It's difficult because there's been so many good ones.
Yeah.
Maybe something like a specific highlight then.
Like a
Something that happened, something crazy, something fun.
I really liked, do you know when we did Central and Hartlepool in the span of 3 days? I loved that period.
We stayed at Max's in between them as well. That was the best 3 days. If you want to know what happened in between them 3 days, it's actually on our YouTube.
You can watch the video.
It's just
We
10 minutes.
We can't say the title because it's got a
bad word.
Naughty word in
behind the
it.
scenes.
It's got a naughty word in it. But it's on the YouTube, which I run because
yeah.
That's how he's
I'm the best at using a computer. And yeah, it's just 10 minutes of us just messing about. And
We made 3 pizzas, we got up, and then Yaz had a crumpet, and then we went in a car, we went to McDonald's.
she didn't get a plate for it, so there's a really, really funny shot of us with a crumpet that was just on the table. And to be fair, another memory I liked from when we were all just hanging out after gigs was that one time when we were in Houghton Park at God knows what time, and we found a hedgehog.
Oh yeah, we found a hedgehog with our mate Reese.
Oh yeah,
God,
we found some hedgehog in a park and we started asking it what ends it was in. Like we asked it what ends it was from. And
It's just dumb stuff like that, isn't it?
Yeah.
It gets you.
well, I think my favourite memory from a gig, I've got a few. Like I know, to be fair, one of my favourite and least favourite memories was You Don't Fight at Lounge Code gigs. That was mental.
You don't fight a Lounge Code gig.
Basically, in short, a fight broke out at one of our gigs and I had to stop the music to separate it. And it was just it was at the Globe in Newcastle.
You sound like a good English teacher in that, like proper telling them off.
I sounded a bit more like Billy Joe Armstrong. Do you know, like when he's...
Yeah.
Well, I thought I did. But I watched the video back and I just sounded like a really, really angry head teacher. But, I mean, it worked and they came up to us afterwards and apologised.
Yeah, it was all sound.
Which, to be fair, afterwards it was all sound. And both parties apologised and it was completely
I
fine.
think that is the vibe. Like, you know, you have that much influence over a group of people that are doing something crazy at your gig. Also, just a random question, how did you guys come up with the name? I feel like that's always...
Go on.
How do people come up with band names?
We all remember different things, to be honest, because I remember it being at... Well, we had loads of different names, haven't we?
We've had some pretty naff names.
Yeah, because to be fair, me and Max didn't name the old names. We named Lounge Code, but we didn't come up with any of the old names. What were we first? Were we?
It was like of Madness and Mercy.
It was Madness and Mercy, and then before that, it was Paradox. I think that was our first
Paradox.
name. It was Paradox, and
That's
then we
already
renamed ourselves to Madness and Mercy, and then 2 of our members left. It was just me and Max, and I remember texting in the group chat. I was like, Madness and Mercy's naff, and he was like, yeah. So I went on. I remember going on random word generator, and I remember just clicking 2 words because I wanted a 2-word name, and I remember just getting Code and Lounge. They were the 2 words to come up, and I went, Code Lounge sounds like a nightclub. And then I flipped it in Lounge Code. I was like, that actually has a ring to it. I feel like that's something. Yeah. It has a good ring to it, and I was like, that's something people would say. And then I texted the group chat. I was like, Lounge Code ? He was like, sound. And then
that's not what I remember though. I remember it being like a play on Lounge Act by Nirvana. Like,
see, I think that's what I said.
That's what a lot of
one of us is losing our
minds
minds here, and I don't know who it is.
Well, I sent that to you, and I went, it also sounds like Lounge Act by Nirvana, and you went, oh yeah, it does. But
yeah, that sounds about right.
to be fair, my memory could just be faulting me. But that's what I remember.
Another Mandela effect might be. So please tell me and everyone who's listening, upcoming gigs, where can we see you? Where do we buy the tickets?
Right.
Well, that's
Quick bit of promo.
Adam, you let me know.
We've got a gig at the Independent next Friday, the 26th of April. Playing with Solstice and MD Accents. Tickets are £7.
Where do you get these tickets?
Where do you get the tickets via the Fat Summer app?
Was that
Why
true?
we're like teletext? We're like, where can you get these tickets?
We've got an entire video on our TikTok page if
And our
you
Instagram.
want to have a little gander down to the indie P. But that's our next jig. We've got any more planned?
Not currently, but we're always on the lookout, aren't we?
Yeah. If any like local bands are listening, who are looking for gigs, or like any like local bands to play with, hit us up, lounge.code.band on all platforms. Yeah.
Thank you so much for coming over and speaking to me today.
It's no bother.
Of course, yeah.
No bother.
It's been amazing.
It's been really fun.
I've never met you, but I wanted to invite you to the party. And you walked in with those green eyes. Never